and those who've been exposed, those whose flesh has been in experience is greater than others as far as like experience with the knowledge of evil, the exposure to the knowledge of evil. It's tougher for those people than it is for those who weren't exposed, who was born, with, some say with a silver spoon, or, you know, with butterfly glasses, or you know what I mean, or they parents covered their eyes and avoided exposing them to this and that. They were brought up in a church. They were brought up in a two-parent household who were able to team up and make sure that the child wasn't, watching this, or they didn't go around this. They didn't grow up in this neighborhood, or they weren't exposed to these children. They weren't exposed to, these other children. You know what I mean? They didn't watch certain things. They didn't listen to certain music. It's easier for that person to grasp and pick up and to demonstrate, these acts of humility, and you know what I mean? You can see it to this day in other nationalities and people that have the, that could afford to be two parents, and build a family and have two parent homes, and you know what I mean, and have careers and have, spend more time with their children, stay-at-home mothers. You could see the example in the result in those children. Goody goodies. It's there. Those are the ones who are easy, able to grasp this and pick this up. Than ones, like myself. I don't come from that. I don't come from a two-parent home. I don't come from a nice neighborhood. I don't, you know what I mean? I come from a single parent household. So it was tougher for me to pick this up. Like I wrestle with these. I wrestle with what I've been exposed to, what I've seen. I wrestle with what I've heard. I wrestle with what I've felt throughout my life. I wrestle with that, that fight, that inner fight is tougher than it would be, the person who hasn't been, exposed to what I've been exposed to. Heard what I heard.